Alright, people. So next episode we have is episode 5, Metalhead. Which is not my favorite. I actually didn't like it, but I started to get it after a while. And after I looked at some other people's thoughts about it, I actually got it. So it was post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it was post-apocalyptic. About the machine rising up.
Yeah, and my whole thing, we gonna make this one quick because Metalhead wasn't the most.
It was okay, but like it wasn't like that.
It wasn't the most interesting. It didn't really have a story. A lot of shit didn't make sense. But
like why that fucking? I'm still wondering why the fuck they were in that factory. And then we see,
why was the fucking teddy bears
so urgent.
I didn't get that shit at all. I didn't get why they all three of them risked their fucking life for a fucking teddy bear. I didn't get a box of teddy bears, by the way.
Yeah.
Nothing was special about this box of teddy bears.
I can see it was food. Cause like I initially thought since it was a apocalyptic,
we're pretty sure we talking about all these episodes. We're not going into deep territory and deep theories and shit about this because of course some shit has more meaning. But guess what? We're just talking as viewers and we saw a box of fucking teddy bears at the end of the episode and we didn't see what the fuck was so important about a box of fucking teddy bears.
Cause like I took it as since it was being apocalyptic. One of those kind of series that it was gonna involve them gathering food, medicine, that type of ordeal. So I thought that factory had like something in it, like some food, some medicine, some kind of joint.
So this episode starts off with 3 people, 2 males and a female, pulling up to this warehouse and they're getting out, and we think they're trying to get rations or some shit because obviously it's post-apocalyptic and shit is going down. So one black male and the female go inside the warehouse while another male is outside trying to start a car up. He has this notebook full of codes and shit like that because I think it's that serious. Like because shit has got hacked that bad that you have to have codes to start cars up and shit like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I guess they future the only way to start up like I guess these cars at this factory was like codes.
Yeah.
And they basically had like these code breakers. So like he was like going down the list of like I guess like these factories or whatever they probably used like the same codes and some shit.
Yeah, some shit.
So like he was going down the page.
Yeah, he was
to figure out how to start the car and shit.
And so the black male and the female are inside the warehouse and they're trying to get to this box. They didn't move the ladder around, made a couple little noises and shit like that. And they moved the box, and when the box is moved, I guess it either falls or the man slips or some shit like that. I can't remember the episode that well. But when that happens, the box is moved. So the box is either on the ground or it's just in the air, whatever the case is. And when the man looks back up, a robotic figure just rises up, which eventually turns into like this kind of dog thing. But he shoots these pellets out that are like the rubber bullets. Yeah, I'm just saying it's like rubber bullets though that they do in jail, and like they go everywhere, like the rubber shotgun bullets, and they just go everywhere. But instead, his pellets, like metal. They go metal and they track him motherfucker. And that's the only thing that I found cool about this little episode, that they can burst these little pellets out. And they get into your skin and they track your ass because I guess. Had that monitor or sensor is, I can't think of what the fuck the name is.
Yeah, it was like
we play a lot of games, but we've seen this shit in games before, and like it's a sensor or some shit like that, and it tracks you. As long as you got this thing in your body, on your skin, you can get tracked. So
yeah, it was like seeing heat sicknesses and shit like that.
He gets hit with that. The black man gets hit with that because the lady got hit with it too. She got hit with it too, but that shows off later on in the episode.
He got killed. He got
his shit blown up because these little dog things have guns inside of them for some fucking reason, like hardcore ass one-shot guns, and they go straight for headshot. They don't go for shit else but headshot to the fucking dog. Like it ain't want hit you in your body. It
ain't trying to maim you. It ain't trying to injure you. It's trying to kill you.
So he kills the black dude. The lady runs out the warehouse. The guy that's trying to steal the truck, he finally starts the truck when he sees the fucking dog come out and shit. The robotic dog. He takes off, but the dog is fast as shit.
That dog caught up to the truck because like
fast as shit.
The lady got to the car, they little getaway car that they drove up.
They drove up with it.
Yeah, so she took off and then she told the dude in the truck to follow, and he followed. And soon enough, you see the dog like
he gone. He
got. I was like, oh man, he finna get him first with that slow ass van.
Hits the Terminator right through the fucking back window of the truck, and that motherfucker recovers and gets back up and shoots that motherfucker in the goddamn head. Then the lady, for whatever dumbass reason,
I don't know why she stopped.
Like people in horror movies, she stopped.
She stopped to see if like he made it or not.
Like, bitch, you know he dead. Like, you know this facts. This nigga's dead. And she checks, she stops and tries to see if he's alive. And the motherfucking dog hacks the fucking car, drives that bitch off the road. And so he's chasing her in the van. She's still driving this shit. And I guess she gets on some type of cliff or some shit like that. I can't remember the whole episode like that.
Yeah, she gets knocked out of the car.
She gets knocked out of the car. She falls off the cliff, some shit like that. And now it's just her and the dog, but it's like nature versus like
man versus nature.
Yeah, kind of like
man versus machine
or some shit like that. Man versus machines type shit like that. So remember the chip is inside her. So the chip is he can see the chip. And so she gets close to a river or whatever. She has a knife or some shit. She has something that helps her get the fucking chip out of her. And by the time she gets the chip out of her, the dog's already on her ass. And
yeah, now the dog,
because
the dog isn't tracking her by that.
The dog gets handicapped because the dog gets caught under something. And
that was from when the car was chasing when they was doing the car chase and they ended up on the cliff.
Yeah.
Because the dog jumped out of that truck to get into her car, and it was getting smashed.
His gun is gone. So his gun, the extra arm for the dog, he only had 3 arms now. And the third arm was 3 legs, whatever the fuck. And that was the gun that got ripped up off of her. So now the lady is pretty much running for her fucking life. Trying to get away from this fucking dog. And now she doesn't have the chip in her, so she should be good. But come to find out, the dog can track blood.
It has like a special detector and stuff. Cause like she dug the tracker out of her, so it was easily tracking her that way.
And she hurt herself because she had to dig that deep into her skin to get the damn thing.
Yeah, because she was leaving a trail of blood.
You can't have my phone right now. You can't have my phone. Alright? You can't have it right now. You gotta wait.
So she was leaving a trail of blood everywhere, and the dog was like scanning the area and pretty much could see the trails of blood. So it was just following to where she was at. And eventually she's a little bit far ahead, and eventually the dog
she sent in a message. She has a radio, but nobody's responding. And she sent in a message to, I guess, her kid or some shit like that.
Or the compound. The compound that they all came from or something.
And so that happens. But then when she gets up, when she's done with the message, she see that little motherfucking dog that motherfucker going.
He was like yards away, and he was like, you could see him trucking from a mile away.
And he had to be trucking it because by the time she gets to wherever the fuck she going, the robot is so close to her, like she hears the motherfucker coming still.
Yeah, she was like climbing up in the tree.
Yeah, so now she climbs the tree. She sits there, I want to say overnight. I think like every 3,000, counts of 3,000, some shit like that. The thing loses the battery life or some shit like that.
Yeah, she was trying to keep trying to keep the thing up. Mm-hmm. Every time she kept throwing a pebble, because she figured if she drained the battery enough, because apparently this robot is like solar powered or something.
Yeah, it's some type of power.
Because she was basically sitting there, and she figured if she drained the battery completely, she'll get a good head start.
Yeah.
To where she can get away from the thing. I found it funny that when the thing caught up to her, the dog caught up to her, and he was trying to climb up the tree. Yeah, and it was missing that leg.
She was just like,
yeah.
She get up here. She was happy this motherfucker.
That dog was like,
can't do it.
That dog was like, all right, you won this round, bitch.
He said, all right, bitch.
Wait till you gonna have to come down the street. You gotta come down the street.
That's he was like, you gonna have to come down, motherfucker.
He sat down. it was funny because like she was like sleeping, she almost fell out the tree, and he was like, "Yeah, I knew this shit was gonna happen sooner." Like, he was like, "Look at that, man."
Yeah. So she, I guess it's overnight. We just gonna say it's overnight, and she finally climbs down because the thing is, the battery is dead. It's charged. Or whatever.
Yeah, she kept the dog up all night just throwing stuff at him, and then eventually, like when morning broke. She threw a last rock at it, and like the
entire night she's been throwing stuff, been moving. So now she throws her final rock and it doesn't move. So now she climbs out the tree and she books to like a compound house,
look like a house, a mansion or something.
Yeah, because it had a gate, it had a big metal gate and shit like that. So she goes there. She has to climb over the gate. She uses this little thing to get the keys. Blah blah blah, and she gets inside, she finds some shotgun shells, and she finds the shotgun, but the shotgun is in some dead rotted bodies. I thought she was doing too much when she saw the dead bodies. I thought she just saw dead bodies and thought she was just overreacting to dead bodies. So I actually saw the dead bodies, and these niggas just straight bones. These niggas straight bones, so they've been dead for a nice while. So she finds the shotgun, she gets the shotgun, and the thing is finally, the little robot dog is finally charged, and this bitch is still bleeding out. So he still sees blood, so he can still track her ass. So he tracks her ass to this house. The gate that she had to climb over, this motherfucker just got the key. He got to open the key. He just plugs in and just you open. Yeah. And so now he goes into the house. And while she's in the house, she's looking for the keys to the car because she saw a car outside. Yeah, she saw a car outside. So she's like, damn, she's in the key because the keys that she got inside the house were the keys to the car. Yeah, so she started checking all the dead bodies that was around and stuff. And this is when they got white girl horror movie again because the bitch got too comfortable inside the house. She wanted to wash her face and do all this other shit. Yeah, I thought move the fuck around. Like, I was like, you already bleeding out. Bleeding out. You got the keys, bitch. Just leave. And she got the gun. Like, bitch, you can leave. I would have left by then. Like, you good. So so now the dog is in the house. This motherfucker did attached. I blinked. It wasn't in the kitchen. I blinked and this nigga had a knife and that nigga had that bitch like this. Yeah. The way he was twirling to see if it'll function like a leg. This ain't Grease when they hold each other's arms like this. And they doing the thriller shit. They got the towel and shit wrapped around his arm. They trying to stab each other. No, that motherfucker say. And so he's tracked. This bitch is still bleeding out. Like that's the whole point. The bitch is in the house and she didn't repair herself. She didn't cover herself up or no shit like that. She's still bleeding out. So the thing is still following her and all type of shit. And yeah, so she goes into this room with some paint. Which, by the way, if it was this easy to blind this fucking thing, why the fuck are these motherfuckers so worried about these goddamn things? All you have to do is cover the motherfucking glass up. You cover the glass up, they can't track you, they can't do shit. They can't see it. They do all hearing after you cover their fucking things up because she hits the thing with some paint. So it's paint all over him, and he can't see shit. And now she throws the paint at the wall. And then when she throws paint at the wall, the little dog hears it, and then he goes straight for the wall. While the bitch just sneaks out. He was stabbing shit at a lot of shit. Because by the time she goes downstairs, the car won't start. But she notices the car starts, but then she leaves it on, which I don't get, by the way. I don't know if the engine wouldn't start or the car just wouldn't start.
I think the car wouldn't start at first.
But then she leaves the radio on loud as fuck, so the dog, robot dog, hears the radio. He goes downstairs, stabs the shit out the speakers. Yeah. He obviously don't like what the fuck's on the radio right now. So he stabs the shit out the speakers. And by the time he gets to the second speaker on the passenger, on the driver's side,
I think she was feeling confident.
I assumed it was a trap. That's what
she was trapping the thing. She felt confident because she was like, oh man, it can't see. But so I got the advantage.
She could have kept going. That's my thing about Zelda. She could have just kept going. But then she So that happens. So she shoots the thing once in the head. Cool. That motherfucker ain't done.
Nah, she ain't get it.
And somehow this bitch, I don't know how she got so comfortable. The motherfucker still got the knife and still stabs her ass in the goddamn knee. Yeah. So, and it's not a regular stab. It's not this stab. That motherfucker twirls like this. So that motherfucker got a hold of the kneecaps and got up in there. Got up in them motherfucking cavities and shit. So that happens, and the bitch shoots the thing again, and it's dead. Cool. But the one thing about robots is it's always a backup or a secondary plan or whatever the case is. So the secondary plan is
I'm gonna blow this. I'm gonna blow myself up.
Blow myself up at the same time. Once again, these pellets fly everywhere, and the bitch thinks that after the pellets fly everywhere, they have her back in the scene in the bathroom. It's like, I'll be there when I get there. I'll be there soon. I took care of what I had to take care of.
You know,
shit like that.
It was her fault though.
And the bitch only had she had a couple in her, but they only showed like 2 at first. But then the bitch saw the ones in her neck. Yeah. And how deep she had to dig into her knee or her thigh. Well, the first one was, she was like, shit, this one gonna kill me. Yeah. That motherfucker like right here.
That was her fault because
the whole thing was her fault.
She paused. She paused when after she shot the thing and she was going for that second shot. Mm-hmm. She should have just left. She should have just got in the car and just left. Yeah, she was trying to destroy the car in the first place
instead of trying to play the fucking thing, some fucking music.
Yeah, because that's what messed up right there.
Yeah, so that's what happened in Metalhead. That was my least favorite just because it didn't have like a real smart story behind it, but I got it because it was post-apocalyptic and
then we got a revamp of like I guess the thing went back to when we went back to the factory.
Because even when we went back to before we went back to the factory, when that one died, that one brought 5.
Yeah.
After that motherfucker died, he was like, shit. I still got backup. Like y'all probably thought that. They probably didn't think that was the only one, but that's probably the only one in that area. I guess once one dies, the rest of them motherfuckers get a signal and they start popping up. And when they started popping up, shit, that motherfucker sent a signal everywhere from where that bitch been from the beginning to where she is now. So eventually she already knew that shit. I'm either gonna get caught by these things and die, or
she's like I can try to take these out and just head to the camp. But if she do that, she put everybody at the camp at risk.
She gotta get all them damn things about her. Yeah. So it's either killed or be killed, or kill your damn self, or get everybody else killed. And I'm assuming she just killed herself, but she just waited till the motherfucking the little dog
got there.
So so that episode was alright, I guess, but I didn't like it. It wasn't my favorite.
It was funny to me because when you see all the videos of this dog and people like showcasing the tech of like how useful these dogs are and how reliable they are, and you see all these videos of them kicking them over and stuff, and they all on the back. I was like, this episode was basically their revenge for people kicking them, putting them on their back, tilting them.
So yeah, that was episode 5, Metalhead. Let me make sure that's the name of it.
Yeah, that was Metalhead.
Yeah, Metalhead. All right, bet.